Mathematicians, as you know, it is very important to check our work. No matter how old you are as a mathematician, everyone needs to have a strategy to check to make sure that they can prove that their answer is reasonable or that their answer is correct. Today you're going to be learning how to check your work by estimating or rounding. This is a strategy that we already used for addition and subtraction and multiplication, so it should seem familiar to you. First things first, we need to divide to get our exact answer, and then we'll check to make sure that it makes sense. You can use whatever strategy you like best to divide, but I'm going to use the long division strategy. 4,219 divided by 3. So for long division, I'm first going to see how many times does 3 fit in my first digit, which is a 4. 3 fits into 4 one time. Then I will take away 1 3, which leaves me with 1. Then I will bring down my next digit, my 2. Now I need to ask myself, how many times does 3 fit into 12? 3 fits into 12 4 times. I'm going to take away my 4 3s, which is 12, and I'm left with 0. Now I need to bring down my 1. So now I need to ask myself, how many times does 3 fit into 1? Oh, 3 does not fit into 1, so it fits in 0 times. I will put my 0 up top to mark that the 3 does not fit into this digit, and then I will bring down my final digit, my 9. How many times does 3 fit into 19? 3 fits into 19. Whoops, changing colors. 6 times. 6 3s is 18. 19 minus 18 is 1. I can look up top and check, have I used all my digits? Yes. So that means that this number down here, this 1, is my remainder. So my answer is 1,406 with a remainder of 1. And I will put a little circle around my answer so it's very visible. Now I'm going to check my work using rounding or using estimation. So when I round, here's my original number, 4,219. I'm going to round that to its largest place value. So 4,219, would that be closer to 4,000 or would that be closer to 5,000? Well, if I look at my digit, this is only 4,200, so I would round down to the nearest thousand. So my answer would be 4,000, not 5,000. So now we're going to estimate the answer using our rounded number. So 4,000 divided by 3 should hopefully be close to our answer that we got. So when we do this kind of division, we can use our zeros trick just like we did in multiplication. So I'm not going to put an equal sign. I'm going to put a squiggly equal sign because I'm estimating. 4,000 divided by 3 is about what? So zeros trick. How many times does 3 fit into 4? 3 fits into 4 one time. And then I need to bring down those 3 zeros. So 4,000 divided by 3 is about 1,000. So let's look at our answers. 1,000 and 1,406. Are my two answers close together? Yes, they are close together. They're both in the thousands, 1,000. So I can say that I've checked. My answer is reasonable. My estimate proves it. Let's try again. Here's another example, and we are going to first find our exact answer, and then we're going to check for reasonableness. We will estimate. I used long division last time, so I'll use the box method for this one. So for box method, we're going to set up our numbers, kind of spreading them out to leave us some room to work here. And then we will make our box and separate our place values. And let's go. So first of all, how many times does our 9 fit into 6, our first number? 0 times. It doesn't fit. Take away 0 nines, we're left with 6. Bring that 6 up to your next column. How many times does 9 fit into 62? I know that 9 times 7 is 63, which is too hard. So too high. So it must be only 6 nines. 6 nines is 54. I need to subtract 62 minus 54. 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62. That's 8. Bring your 8 up to your next column. How many times does 9 fit into 89? Well, I know that 9 times 10 is 90, so 9 times 9 must be how many times it fits. 9 nines is 81. 89 minus 81 is 8. So again, I'm going to bring my 8 up to my final column. How many times does 9 fit into 81? Oh, I know this one. I just did it. It's 9 times. 9 nines is 81, and we're left with 0. We have no remainder here. So our answer is 6,291 divided by 9 is 699. So now we're going to check our work using estimation. So we have the number we started with, which was 6,291. Let's round this. 6,291 is about, you could say it's about 6,000. It's also really close to 6,300. Just rounding to a number that's close. 6,291 is really close to 6,300. So now let's estimate to see if our answer is reasonable. 6,300 divided by 9 is about what? Let's use our zeros trick. So how many times does 9 fit into 63? I know that 7 nines can fit into 63, and then I need to bring down those 2 zeros. So my estimate is that my answer should be about 700. Whoa, and my answer was 699. Look how close those two answers are. So for sure, my answer is reasonable because my estimate was extremely close to my exact answer. Mathematicians, one last example. Let's say that you had the question 1,144 divided by 9. You used your favorite strategy and you got your answer 127 with a remainder of 1. Now you need to check to make sure that this is reasonable. So we're going to take our number 1,144 and we need to round it to something close. So 1,144, it's really close to 1,000. It's really close to 1,100. All these would work. So let's take, it doesn't really matter, either one. Let's take our 1,100. our little estimate and divide it by 9. We're going to use our zeros trick here. So we're going to ask ourselves, how many times does 9 fit into 11? 9 can fit into 11 only one time. And then we need to take our 2 zeros here and put them on the end. So our answer should be close to about 100. Our exact answer was 127 remainder of 1, which is very close to 100. So yes, our answer is reasonable. We have checked and can be confident that our answer makes sense.